Attention, Madridistas! Absolutely bombshell news. Xabi Alonso has just called up an 18-year-old prodigy to train with Real Madrid's main team, and this decision could completely change the club's future. But prepare yourselves because we have much more. A shocking proposal of €120 million has arrived at the Bernabeu for Real Madrid to abandon the Champions League, plus revelations about how the club is about to profit millions from a player many don't even remember anymore. Before we continue with this exclusive information that will shake the football world, click like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss absolutely anything about the greatest club in the world. Each like helps us bring more quality content. Hot news straight from Valdebebas. Thiago Pitch, an 18-year-old gem from Real Madrid's youth categories, was personally called up by Xabi Alonso to train with the main squad. This young talent's promotion is very close to being realized, and this could represent a turning point in the Spanish coach's strategy for the 2025-26 season. This isn't just another routine call-up from the youth categories. We're talking about a calculated move by one of today's most brilliant coaches, who saw something special in Pitch that could make a difference in the merengue midfield. Thiago Pitch completed his first historic training session with Real Madrid's main team and, emotionally, shared his gratitude on social media, thanking for the opportunity granted by Xabi Alonso. The young midfielder arrived at the club from Leganés in 2023 and had been training with Castilla under Álvaro Arbeloa's command since the beginning of pre-season, consistently being one of the standouts in every session. According to information from journalist June Lavin, who has exclusive access to Valdebebas behind the scenes, Thiago Pitch is training with the main squad under Xabi Alonso's watchful eyes. The youngster has impressed so much in recent weeks that he earned this historic opportunity. The club's technical observers indicate that Pitch possesses exactly the profile Alonso seeks: a dynamic player, technically skilled and with exponential growth potential. The 18-year-old has demonstrated impressive tactical maturity, combining refined technique with game vision that impresses even the most experienced. During training with Castilla, Pitch stood out for his ball recovery ability, passing precision, and positional intelligence. Fundamental characteristics in the style Xabi Alonso wants to implement at Real Madrid. Diego Aguado and Daniel Yanez were also called up on the first day of pre-season, showing that Alonso is genuinely committed to evaluating all academy talents before seeking solutions in the external market. Thiago Pitch's promotion represents much more than an opportunity for a young player. This move symbolizes Xabi Alonso's revolutionary philosophy at Real Madrid. The Basque coach has demonstrated that he's permanently observing the youth categories and doesn't hesitate to give chances when he identifies prepared players. Alonso is already analyzing tactical options that include Pitch as a fundamental piece for the club's future. The youngster could be exactly the internal solution the coach was looking for in the market, without needing to spend millions on external signings. It's important to highlight that it's established that Real Madrid's coach urgently seeks a new midfielder, but the club hasn't found the ideal profile in the international market, either due to financial issues or not finding someone who fits the proposed tactical system. This philosophy isn't new in Alonso's career. At Bayer Leverkusen, he demonstrated exceptional ability to identify and promote young talents, integrating them into the main squad and extracting maximum potential from each athlete. To contextualize the magnitude of this opportunity, let's remember that Real Madrid possesses one of the world's most prestigious academies. Raúl González, Iker Casillas, Guti, Dani Carvajal, and Lucas Vázquez made the transition from youth to become club icons. Pitch is following the same rigorous path. The difference is that he's being evaluated by Xabi Alonso, who possesses unique understanding of what it means to play in Real Madrid's midfield, having played in this position and developed a modern tactical philosophy that values exactly the characteristics Pitch demonstrates. On the other hand, Real Madrid is going through an unprecedented situation behind the scenes. Reliable sources revealed that powerful commercial entities offered the club a stratospheric proposal that would leave any team in doubt: abandon the Champions League for one season and conduct a world tour that could yield €120 million. Although the Bernabeu's board would never consider this proposal, due to the value they attribute to real trophies and club tradition, the simple fact that external agents would contemplate such a plan reflects the tense position football finds itself in. This scenario represents a concerning move toward globalized football, where traditions and historic competitions could lose relevance in favor of commercial spectacles disconnected from sporting essence. Tensions between Real Madrid and UEFA have reached critical levels. Sources within the organization revealed that the club didn't even fill out the feedback survey about the expanded 2024-25 Champions League, demonstrating complete disinterest in collaborating with reforms it considers inadequate. This attitude is related to the ongoing legal war since the Super League launch in April 2021. The club continues questioning the legitimacy of sanctions and maintains that UEFA possesses inadequate monopoly over European competitions. Real Madrid also resisted La Liga's plans to hold Barcelona Atletico Madrid in the United States, should the domestic competition make the leap to official games on American soil. These revelations are part of a context that's transforming world football. We're living in the era of authoritarianism in football, where political figures and billionaires exercise unprecedented influence over the sport. The phenomenon of idiotic billionaire syndrome has emerged. Figures who accumulated wealth in one field believe they have expertise in all areas, including football. Coaches report situations where owners send proposed lineups, a modern version of inadequate interference from directors. While this happens, Real Madrid is about to profit substantially from Miguel Gutierrez's sale, a player many fans barely remember. According to Fabrizio Romano, Gutierrez is close to transferring to Napoli for a value exceeding €18 million. The smartest aspect of this operation is that Real Madrid reserved a 50% sell-on clause in the agreement with Girona, meaning they'll receive half of any value agreed between the Catalan club and Napoli. It's fundamental to understand the current financial context. The club spent heavily on 4 signings that represented investments exceeding €200 million. This unexpected influx represents a welcome development to balance finances. Gutierrez was once considered a potential starter at left-back, but Ancelotti's fixation on Ferland Mendy blocked his development. Ironically, 3 years later, Mendy is the third option and Real Madrid is open to negotiating him. Technically, Gutierrez was always elegant, demonstrating more offensive creativity than Mendy. He possessed natural ability to project an attack and contribute in the offensive phase, with interesting technical qualities and tactical vision for a fullback. However, these qualities came with defensive limitations that became apparent against higher-level opponents. His defensive positioning wasn't always ideal, and he occasionally had difficulties with fast or physical attackers. In retrospect, considering subsequent development, it's possible to argue that Real Madrid made the correct decision. His position would never be guaranteed under Ancelotti, who has specific preferences for left-back. This operation illustrates Real Madrid's transfer department intelligence. By including sell-on clauses, the club maintains participation in future profits even after selling the player. This strategy has been profitable, allowing Real Madrid to benefit from former players' appreciation. It's an approach that demonstrates long-term vision and sophisticated financial planning. The case could establish a precedent for other academy talents. Players like Gonzalo Garcia and Raúl Asensio could observe this trajectory as an example of how to build a solid career even after leaving the club. All these news stories converge at a fascinating moment in Real Madrid's history. We have the emergence of talents like Pit Arch, representing continuity of tradition in developing exceptional players. Simultaneously, we face challenges related to excessive commercialization and pressures to abandon centennial traditions. Pitarca's call-up symbolizes Real Madrid's essence, the ability to identify, develop, and integrate young talents at the highest level. This philosophy continues being a source of strength and renewal. The extravagant commercial proposals represent everything the club traditionally stands against: subordination of sporting glory to purely financial interests. Madridistas, we're experiencing a historic moment in world football, and Real Madrid is at the epicenter of these changes. We see continuity of traditional values through Pitarca's promotion, but we face unprecedented commercial pressures that threaten the essence of traditional clubs. What do you think about this news? Does Pit Arch have the potential to be the new midfield star following in Modric and Kroos's footsteps? And this proposal to abandon the Champions League, what do you think about this threat to traditional values? Did Miguel Gutierrez regret leaving Real Madrid? Leave your comments, hit like, and share this video with all Madridistas to support our channel and spread this crucial information. Thanks for watching this video, Madridista. Until next time with more Real Madrid news. Hala Madrid!